Some of you probably thought Lawn & Order Texas Edition was turning into nothing but robotic mower videos this year. And honestly, with all the robot mowers showing up lately, I can see why. Today, we're making the X758 a little more comfortable. It's time for an upgrade. Got the John Deere air seat going on the X758. All the necessary components and of course the beautiful seat. Looks really nice. Valve there. Armrests. Some of you guys are paying astronomical prices to add your armrest to your chair when you could sell the chair and get armrests with a chair. Go through your book and notice that it's got not one cover, but two. And of all this book, let's see, that's the English pages. So I'm going to go ahead and get this old seat off, and we're going to see how it goes. Safety switch. As a graphic designer, I really think people could pay a little bit more for instructions that make sense. Sometimes you look at instructions in these manuals from these major companies, and they're so bad. Why are they so bad? Get a better graphic designer. The seat is loose and ready to scratch at your mower. It's pretty heavy. Literally shows it. Okay, there's the cup holder for reference. That is what you get to reference. It doesn't say like right side of mower. This is your seat rail. So right now in the manual they have a position like this. Horrible. John Deere, come on. Cup holder. Cup holder. And I know this has to go up, and I'm not an idiot. Get one hole available right here. Getting this thing. That's the way to do it right there. was ridiculous. We need to illustrate what these tabs are. When you put this prop rod in there, it actually fits this. That way you know you got this one on the right side. That is this wire harness retainer. Stall seat and bracket assembly. Okay, so far it's pretty remedial installation. The instructions are horrible, as we're all used to. They could use a good graphic designer to fix them up. They don't show you proper cutouts of the brackets so you know which way they're going, so you just kind of have to fiddle around till you finally get it, and I think I finally got it. Horrible. These instructions are bad. So hopefully past this point, I'm only on install the seat on the tractor now. I'm ready to do that. Place to put it. I'll just yank it out. See what I mean? Now, put it on front studs first. Without scratching anything. This slides on like that. I guess I would say that's a lot of slack. I said to make sure you leave enough slack to your hold that still. Don't let it go nowhere. We're done. Guess what, guys? We're done. That was horrible. That took forever. It'll probably take you 20 minutes. Thanks to my video. You're welcome. So now, power on. I see where it says must be 12 volt switch, must be in the on position. Gauge here, it shows a little. We're done, fellas. That's the install. It took a lot longer than I anticipated. User error, bad instructions combination. But we did it. It is complete. See how nice it is? Only 758. This is for all 7 series. You can see the little meter, see the little green. That's where it is currently. I don't know why I went all the way up there. But when I'm sitting on it, that makes sense. When I'm sitting on it, the green is in the middle. So yeah, nice. So I do have my other seat for sale. If you're interested, and I haven't sold it already, send me a message. It's in good shape. Got one little black dot on the bottom. That's about it. That's pretty. There's the lumbar on the back. Good old John Deere. And it's ready to go. I'm gonna fire it up tomorrow. It's a verdict on the John Deere air suspension seat. I think it does. On the John Deere air suspension seat, I think it does a real nice job. It's got a lot of play in it. You can see with that tree behind me, that's a lot of play. And I think it's gonna help my back in the long run. It's kind of hard to tell right now without mowing too much, but it's a nice unit, I gotta say. And if you consider the sale of your old one, I could probably get, I don't know, 500 bucks for it. If not more. I know the Skag seat went for like $700. And it had no suspension or anything, or lumbar or anything. So you consider the sale of your old seat and roll it into the purchase of this seat, where you get the extra lumbar, you get the suspension, the compressor, and the armrests, and it hooks right up to your existing safety switch electronics on the bottom. Why not? Why not get that little bit of extra comfort to save yourself for long hauls? Long mows, pulling, aerating, spraying, whatever you're doing, like I do with mine. So I love this machine, and anything to make it that much better, spot on. Let me know if you guys have any questions about the suspension seat or the LEDs that I have in the front and the back. I did notice one big thing with this suspension seat and me, I have more legroom. It goes further back than the original seat did, so that is really nice. I get on here and I'm like, oh yeah, I can totally tell that. So anyway, let me know in the comments below if you would get one, if you think that was a waste of money, or if you've got any questions, let me know. Thanks guys, see ya. Off we go. Thanks guys. That's it for this one. See ya.